A key question geographers ask as they look at the world is, how has a region's physical geography affected its settlement and history? Let's explore how India's rivers, mountains, plains, plateaus, deserts, and valleys influenced its early settlement. Afterwards, you will be challenged to write about how 8 key physical features affected the early settlement of India. Our exploration begins with the Brahmaputra River, which runs through the steep Himalayas and continues to wind through snow-capped mountains and narrow canyons. Every summer, the river receives added water from heavy monsoon rains, causing it to overflow its banks. When the water recedes, it leaves behind rich soil, perfect for farming. The Deccan Plateau is a triangle-shaped area that lies between 2 mountain ranges in southern India. The land here is hilly, with thin forests and low scrubby bushes. Farming is difficult in these dry hills. The Western Ghats is a long mountain chain running along the western coast of India. It has steep slopes, narrow valleys, thick hardwood forests, and extremely heavy rains. The Eastern Ghats running along India's eastern coast are not as wet as the Western Ghats. Still, there is enough water for rice to grow. The Ganges River flows across most of northern India. Starting in the Himalaya Mountains, the river makes its way south through ice, rocks, and magnificent mountains and valleys. The river deposits silt from the Himalayas on the northern plains. This is some of the most fertile farmland in the world. The Himalaya Mountains are located along India's northern border. This mountain range is the highest in the world and forms a natural border between the Indian subcontinent and much of Asia. Snowmelt from the Himalayas feeds northern India's major rivers. The Hindu Kush Mountains form a rugged barrier between the Indus River Valley and Afghanistan. The Khyber Pass cuts through these rugged mountains to connect Central Asia to the Indian subcontinent. For thousands of years, traders used the pass to enter the Indus River Valley. The Indus River begins in the Himalaya Mountains. It gets most of its water from snow melting in the Hindu Kush Mountains and the Himalayas. The Indus River Valley contains some of the best farmland in the world and is sometimes compared to Egypt's Nile River because, like the Nile, the Indus is an important source of water for farms along its banks. The massive Thar Desert in northern India is mostly sand and stone. It also includes rolling sand dunes that stretch for hundreds of miles. Camels are perfect for the scorching hot climate of the desert because they can go for very long periods without drinking water. Now, it's your turn to write about how 8 key physical features affected the early settlement of India.